Hey guys, long time no see. So we adopted a cat. It's right over there. There's Giovanni. He's not a cat. Don't be fooled by his posture. So we have our first pet. It's really strange because we were planning to have one towards the end of this year, 2020. But due to all these changes currently, March 25th right now, we adopted Kuro. His shelter name was Alpine, but that's too, we named him Kuro. It means black in Japanese. We decided, because I had a mental breakdown, we would adopt a cat because during this time, a lot of people, they're not working as much, so the shelters were most likely packed. And we decided, hey, a lot of cats and dogs are now, they're not getting all the attention that they probably need. And we also need some love. We have some love to give, to share. So we decided we'd adopt a cat. Ideally we wanted a dog, but cats is a little easier for us in an apartment. So we want to record his rehabilitation, and hopefully by the end of this year he's like a completely different cat, because right now all he does is stay in his little cage, which before he stayed in that cramped up little box and he never wanted to get out of that. We're cat parents now, officially. So this is our bonding time. It's very exciting.
He has all his shots. He has everything. Or he's been in his little box that we had him in, and we just recently bought this so he can have more space, and that way he can move around and feel safe. And I'm also sitting on his blanket, and I've been trying to move it around the whole house so he can have his scent everywhere. But we don't also want him in this blanket all the time, because then we feel like if it was up to him, he'd just be in his little fort all day. So we had to force him to at least explore a little bit.
We also decided to adopt a black cat because we read the statistics that black cats don't get adopted as much, and because they believe in the bad luck stereotype. So when we went online, there was more black cats, and their pictures were all where they look all scared and they didn't look adoptable. All the other cats who were lighter shades, or tabby cats, the ones that are orange, they had photogenic pictures and they looked all nice and snug on a freaking bed and whatever, and I'm like, that's messed up. Yeah, I went with Alpine, now named Kuro, because I knew nobody else would want to adopt him. He had a chipped tooth. He also has missing hair here on his head. So he was in a really bad conditions. I feel like he was in those shelters. They told us he came from a really crowded area. We feel bad. He's been through some stuff, and he eats from not from our hands, but from our forks.
Close to us.
We'll be close to him, and yeah. And we read tips online that if you have shy cats like him, just make sure to give him places to hide, which we gave him. Quiet environment. Catnip. Catnip worked.
Wet food to stimulate their appetite.
Oh yeah. Yes, because he hasn't ate or drink water or anything. He barely
when he
pooped.
first got here, he didn't really eat, or he didn't want to drink water or eat from us, from what we gave him. And then we got the food from the shelter that they would feed him.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to eat that. So I looked it up, and it said that wet food usually stimulates their appetite. And if you warm it up, but we didn't warm it up, we just gave him he actually has this litter box which you have in the restroom, and he actually went to the restroom yesterday.
Yeah, we're kind of worried because he doesn't really pee that often, and he doesn't poop.
Yeah.
He finally pooped 2 days ago.
Because I think the second day he was here, second day he peed in his little tiny box that he came in, and he just didn't want to come out. We had to take out everything that was in there to wash it. But we're hoping that he feels a little bit more comfortable at least to go to his litter box. And I know that they might not like us watching, especially since it made us think of us like we're gonna hurt him or something. So it's hard to record him too, especially when he doesn't come out.
Cause he's not used to the phones. And when we like pop out our phone, he's like, "What the fuck's that?"
Just us talking, like it scares him.
Yeah. So we're trying to get him used to our voices slowly. We didn't even like force him to go into this. We just put the cage in front of this, and he went by himself. So everything in baby steps.
It's okay. Come on. It's okay.